The murder of Martha Moxley. The murder of Martha Moxley in 1975 is one of the most infamous unsolved cases in American criminal history, involving high-profile families, numerous twists, and decades of legal battles. The case, which took place in the affluent neighborhood of Bellhaven in Greenwich, Connecticut, attracted widespread media attention and has been the subject of numerous books and documentaries. Background: Martha Moxley was a 15-year-old high school student who lived with her family in Greenwich. Known for her bubbly personality and active social life, Martha was well liked by her peers and was involved in various school activities. The Moxley family had moved to Greenwich from California a year before the murder, seeking a quieter and safer environment. The murder. On the evening of October 30, 1975, Martha Moxley attended a mischief night party at the home of her neighbors, the Skakels, a prominent family with connections to the Kennedy family. The party was attended by several local teenagers, including Michael and Thomas Skakel. Martha was last seen alive at around 9:30 p.m., socializing with friends outside the Skakel house. When she failed to return home that night, her mother, Dorothy Moxley, began to worry. Martha's body was discovered the next afternoon under a tree in her family's backyard. She had been brutally beaten and stabbed with a golf club, which was later identified as belonging to the Skakel family. The murder weapon had been broken into pieces during the attack. Initial investigation. The Greenwich Police Department launched an investigation, but the case quickly became complicated due to the influence and connections of the Skakel family. The initial investigation faced several challenges. Lack of evidence. Despite the presence of the broken golf club, there was a lack of direct physical evidence linking anyone to the crime. Wealth and influence. The Skakel family's wealth and connections, including ties to the Kennedys, complicated the investigation and led to accusations of preferential treatment. Inconsistent alibis. Both Michael and Thomas Skakel provided alibis for the night of the murder, but their stories contained inconsistencies and changed over time. Renewed interest and investigations. The case remained cold for many years until renewed interest in the 1990s brought it back into the spotlight. Two major developments occurred during this period. Books and media coverage. Dominic Dunn's book A Season in Purgatory, 1993, and Mark Foreman's book Murder in Greenwich, 1998, brought national attention to the case and raised questions about the original investigation. Private investigation. In the early 1990s, the Moxley family hired private investigators to re-examine the case, leading to new evidence and testimonies that pointed towards Michael Skakel as a suspect. Michael Skakel's trial. In 2000, a grand jury indicted Michael Skakel for the murder of Martha Moxley. He was arrested and charged with murder, and his trial began in 2002. The prosecution argued that Skakel, who was 15 at the time of the murder, had killed Martha in a jealous rage after seeing her with his brother, Thomas. Key evidence. Confessions. Several witnesses testified that Michael Skakel had confessed to the murder in the years following the crime, including statements made at a substance abuse treatment center. Inconsistent alibi. Skakel's alibi for the night of the murder was inconsistent and changed over time. He initially claimed to have been at a cousin's house but later admitted to climbing a tree outside Martha's window on the night she was killed. In June 2002, Michael Skakel was found guilty of murder and sentenced to 20 years to life in prison. The conviction was based largely on the testimony of witnesses who claimed Skakel had confessed to the crime. Appeals and legal battles. Michael Skakel's conviction was subject to numerous appeals and legal challenges over the years. 2007 appeal. Skakel's initial appeal was denied in 2007, with the court upholding his conviction. 2013 ruling. In 2013, a judge granted Skakel a new trial, citing ineffective assistance of counsel during his original trial. Skakel was released on bail in 2013 after serving 11 years in prison. 2016 reinstatement. The Connecticut Supreme Court reinstated Skakel's conviction in 2016, but this decision was reversed in 2018, ultimately leading to Skakel's conviction being vacated. Current status. As of now, Michael Skakel remains free, and no new trial has been scheduled. The murder of Martha Moxley remains a subject of public interest and debate, with many questions still unanswered. The case highlights the complexities of the legal system and the impact of wealth and influence on criminal investigations. Conclusion. As we explore the murder of Martha Moxley on True Crime, we will delve into the detailed timeline of events, the investigation, and the broader societal implications of this perplexing case. Join us as we examine the evidence, the impact on the community, and the ongoing debates about justice, privilege, and the pursuit of truth. The story of Martha Moxley serves as a poignant reminder of the enduring quest for justice and the challenges that can arise in high-profile criminal cases.